Everybody, how's it going? Silent Whisperer here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a super efficient, super easy to build zombie and skeleton XP farm or zombie skeleton XP grinder. Now this farm works for both zombie and skeleton spawners. There's only one slight modification that you need to do for zombie spawners. This also works for zombie villager spawners, which I think are currently only on PC. But anyway, yeah, this thing is extremely easy to build. Probably only take you like half an hour. It's mostly just digging. It's super resource light. Here are all the resources that you will need for this. You will need an infinite water source, around about 2 stacks of signs, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. You're gonna need literally 2 slabs. You may need a couple stacks of blocks, although most likely your spawner is going to be underground, so you're going to be digging, so you're going to get blocks that you can use. You're going to need some temporary light sources, like some torches. Something that's optional is an automatic item pickup. So for that, you're going to need four hoppers, 2 chests to make a double chest, and 1 piece of soul sand. So that is extremely easy to do. Now let's get to the tutorial. So what you're going to want to do is find your spawner, and I'm not going to tell you how to do that because if you're watching this video, you probably already have a spawner. Just saying. Anyway, so what you're going to want to do, find your spawner and make a 9x9 room. So as you can see, there are 4 blocks going in every direction from this spawner. That makes a 9x9 room. And then there's also 3 blocks beneath this spawner. That is very important. Make sure you have 3 blocks beneath it so you won't need to do a bit of digging. And then there are also 4 blocks above this spawner. You can do it with just 3, or you can have more or less, whatever. It doesn't really matter all that much, as long as there's at least 3. So then what you're going to want to do is put a slab on top of your spawner and make sure that this room is really lit up. You want to keep this room lit up until you're done with the farm because you don't want anything spawning in here and killing you. So that's all really simple. Good, easy. So now what you're going to want to do is decide which way you want your zombies and skeletons to fall. So where you're going to be killing them, basically. I want them to be going that way. So what we're going to do is go directly underneath our spawner. Oh yeah, and by the way, this obsidian block represents your mob spawner. Just letting you guys know, in case you were wondering. Anyway, so you're going to dig down 3 blocks underneath your spawner and 1 block behind it. And then you're going to make a nice little hallway right here, just going 9 blocks this way. Ignore the sea lanterns, that's just so that you guys can see, and for little markers for myself. So yeah, basically you're going to make a 2 wide hallway going all the way across, and you may notice that this goes right outside of your wall for your spawner. So if you break this block, that's the inside of your spawner right there. Doesn't really matter, that's just making it more compact. And this is going to be your water elevator for where they fall. And we're going to make the zombies or skeletons fall right there. So super fast, and it takes them down to 1 hit for you. So that's really easy. So directly underneath your spawner, bam. And if you place a water bucket right there, you'll see that it flows all the way to right here. That is intended. That is perfect. Now what you're going to do is place a slab right there. You don't want any light sources down here permanently, because then that could make it so that stuff doesn't spawn up there. So keep that in mind. These water sources, light sources, God, are just here for me and my sake. Anyway, now what you're going to want to do, if you are using any form of zombie spawner, is pop out this block and just place a couple blocks going around like this. It doesn't need to be glass. I'm just making it out of glass so you can see what I'm doing. And basically you want a 1x1 hole right here, and that is so that it'll drown all of your baby zombies and chickens that will get spawned from your zombie spawner. So then what you're going to do is place some blocks right here, and then you're going to place 1 sign right there and a water source right there. Also, make sure that there is no block right here, otherwise your zombies or skeletons will not be able to get up into your water elevator. That's very important. Make sure that you have that. Anyway, what you're going to need to do now is go up 25 blocks. So you can see this right here is 25 blocks. And you're going to be placing a sign every other block, starting with this one right here. So it's going to be a slab, a water source, a sign, and then a blank spot, sign, blank spot, sign, all the way up, and it should end on a sign. So let's build that up right now. Let's just get these pillars going in. Also, I have done a tutorial on this before. I'm not sure if I said this already, but that tutorial was pretty bad. My voice quality was terrible, and I forgot a couple things. So I figured I would just redo this much more professionally. Anyway, then what you're going to do once you get up here is build a bit of a room, just basically like this, and make sure that the zombie skeletons can fall down right here. So just place a couple blocks right there. This may pop up over the surface, so make sure this is entirely covered in. There's no blocks missing like that or something. Because if these guys catch on fire, then they're going to die as soon as they hit your block down there, which you do not want. Anyway, now what you're going to want to do is get inside of here and basically just put a water source in between every single one of these signs. And this will create a water elevator for your zombies or skeletons. Whoops, you don't want one right there. Oh well, that didn't affect anything. But actually, yeah, let's get to that part. So you're going to end with a sign, and then what you're going to do is put a sign right there and a water source right there. So that'll make it so that anything that comes up this water elevator right here will get pushed over and then fall down to their doom. And they will get down to one hit. Now let's just fill in that block right there that I used to get in. And now what you're going to do is pillar down or dig down basically all the way down to the level of your little water trench or whatever right there. Basically 23 blocks, I believe it was. Not exactly sure how many, but basically it'll get them down to one hit. That's all that really matters. Whoops. Okay. Already messing up my block placement. It doesn't really matter though. So what I like to do here is just place 2 or 3 glass blocks so that you can see what is standing there in case you want like armored mobs for something or you want a zombie villager. But yeah, basically place a block right there. That's where they're going to fall, and that's your entire farm completed. If I didn't mention it, this part right here, this little 1x1 is only needed for zombie spawners. You don't need this for a skeleton spawner. So yeah, that's the entire farm done. Congratulations, you built a mob farm, an XP grinder, something that every Minecrafter should know how to do. If you want the automatic item pickup now, just pop out these 6 blocks right here and put in a double chest right there, and then you're going to want to crouch, aim at that chest, and place 2 hoppers going into each other like that, a hopper going into that one, and a hopper going into that one. You must crouch because otherwise your hoppers are going to end up like this, or you'll be activating them, or, you know, this is a frequently asked question that I get. Anyway, then you're going to place 1 soul sand right there, and that'll make it so that any items that fall on top of that soul sand will go directly into this chest. And any items that fall in here will go into the chest. And that's how you test it. You just throw items into these 2 and see if they end up in the chest. So yeah, that's pretty much that right there. If you want automatic killing, so like you want them to die automatically, then you could just put a magma block right there. Although I don't think that items get sucked through that, which is kind of unfortunate. So you would have to like stand right here. Anyway, if you wanted dogs to automatically kill them for XP, then you would just place some more soul sand like that so the dogs can stand up here. But yeah, that's pretty simple. You just get some tame dogs, push them up there. They'll be standing there. They'll attack your things. Although sometimes if you're on hard mode, your dogs will die because the mobs have armor of thorns on them. Whew, been talking a long time. Anyway, let's finish this off. The next thing I want to show you guys is sometimes like you'll get the random occasional skeleton or zombie dying right there. That is really easy to fix. If you aren't happy with them dying all the time, then dang it, I broke that one again. Let's just fix that right there. If you're not happy with them dying occasionally, then all you need to do is come up here and pop out these 2 blocks right here, fill in these, and then place a sign right there. So bam, just basically lower this by 2 blocks. They'll still be one hit with a sword, but they won't be quite as weak as they were before. Again, with the 2 blocks up there, the extra 2 blocks, they will be 2 hits with a fist to kill or 1 hit with any form of sword. So that's good to know. With the additional, with 2 less blocks up there, then I'm not sure how many hits they take with a fist, but there's still 1 hit with a sword. Anyway, let's demonstrate that right now. So we're going to spawn a couple things in here, and also, dang, I almost forgot this again. You're going to come in here and place 2 signs right there, so you can place a sign right there, and then you're going to crouch and place another sign on top of that one, just like that. And then you're going to place a water source in each one of these corners, and remove all of the light sources from this room. Although I'm not going to do that because that'll make it too dark for YouTube. Okay. I've never seen that before. Let's just do this. Is that going to fix it? Is there something there? There we go. Okay, I don't know what was up with that. Anyway, we're just going to replace those signs. I've never seen that happen before. Kind of speechless. Anyway, replace those signs, and that'll force all of the zombies or skeletons into this hole right here. You don't want a 1x1 hole because otherwise they'll get clogged up on each other. So 2x1 works perfectly fine. So what we're going to do now is just spawn some zombies in here. Try and get a baby zombie. Can we get a baby zombie? Can we get a baby zombie? Can we get a baby zombie? Come on. Wow. No? Okay, well, whatever, that's fine. It still works either way. Don't really need to show you guys that. They will get caught up a little bit if you spawn like 40 like I just did, but they will still come through. And you can see that right here. Let's just break that block so you can get a bit of a better view. And yes, some of them will spawn with armor if you are in hard mode, but yeah, don't worry about it. You'll just get bonus armor. They will be obviously they will have more health if they spawn with armor because they won't take as much damage from the fall. Whew, so much talking, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, as you can see there, it works pretty fast. It's super easy to build. It's really resource light. Let's spawn some skeletons in here now just to prove the point that it does work with everything. So there you go, there's some skeletons. And what I am going to do is actually spawn a baby zombie. There we go, first try. Okay. And he's got leather pants on. Oh, he's so cute. Let's see this guy just go through. He should push that skeleton. The skeleton will go up. This guy will go right there. And he's going to go in this little hole right here and drown. So, perfect. Perfectly easy to build. If you do want the drops from the baby zombies that die right here, or the chickens that die right there, then all you got to do is place a chest right there. Oh yeah, see, he's drowning. We'll just wait for him to drown real quick because I don't want that guy running around. Oh, there we go, I hit him. Okay. So all you need to do is place a chest right there, crouch, break this block, and place a chest really fast. Super easy, and then you'll get all the feathers and random stuff that drops from the baby zombies and chickens. Anyway, whew, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it significantly better than the last video I did on this farm. This is something that really every Minecrafter should know because it's the most basic zombie skeleton farm that you can make. It's extremely good. It's extremely useful for everything. You get tons of XP. Bones, of course, is really good. You can trade rotten flesh with cleric villagers. You can get zombie villagers for curing. It's just really good. I also have a skeleton farm tutorial. I will have a link to that in the description. Here it is right here. I also have a zombie villager farm tutorial. So this is a zombie villager curing station, basically. You can go check that out as well if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I put a lot of time and effort into all of my videos. So if you could leave a like and or a comment, that would be much appreciated. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching yet again.